The man adjusted the power of the alloy crossbow to the maximum. Then he used all his strength to set the bowstring in place. He used the two-point alignment principle to calibrate the crossbow's accuracy. Then he loaded a custom-made arrowhead. Next he sawed off the shotgun barrel at the proper point. He placed the gun in a hidden spot behind the door. Then he used sandpaper to sharpen the head of a steel bar. He made it into a large ground spike. He then used a rope to position the spike beneath the only passage through the tunnel. Then he hammered 49 steel nails into a wooden stick. He firmly wedged it into the top of the tunnel. The man also carved the stick into a sharp point and turned it into a fork placed above the corner of the tunnel. Then he installed landmines on the tunnel supports. He also installed solid explosives on the tunnel walls. Once everything was ready, the man marked the positions on the map. He prepared to lay traps on the farm's surface. First he used an excavator to dig a drainage ditch. Then he poured a large amount of gasoline into it. He used a soldering iron to make a detonator. After connecting it to the trap he carefully closed the lid. Finally he used dry turf to cover the trap traces. Then the man went to the barn. He pulled the funnel device up into the air. Then he poured a large amount of gasoline into it. Once all the devices were in place, the man began practicing archery in the barn. What kind of enemy would require the man to prepare so thoroughly? It turned out that just a few days ago, the man's adopted daughter told him that she had found her biological father. She wanted to confront him about why he had abandoned her. Even though the man tried to stop her again and again, Daisy still stubbornly insisted on finding him. But when she finally found her biological father, he treated her with deep disgust. Daisy was heartbroken by his words, so her friend took her to a bar to help her unwind. It was Daisy's first time at a bar and she was very curious. Soon a middle-aged man started chatting with her, and while Daisy wasn't paying attention, he put an unknown substance into her drink. The next day when the man learned that his adopted daughter was missing, he quickly went to the place where Daisy was being held. But as soon as the man got out of the car, he was surrounded by members of the local gang.